First and foremost, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'Shem, Yahushua, Ba'Shem, Rakwakwa, double honor to the apostles of Great Millstone who rule well. Citation to all you Akims out there pushing the truth and sincerity and using your body as a living sacrifice, as the scriptures say. And citation to you few Aquans out there that listen in silence, as the scriptures say. And things have been heating up, over the last couple of weeks with China Taiwan incident in the United States. We brought up on the open forum that wait until China gets involved, and because the situation that's going on with Russia and Ukraine, which Ukraine is a territory of Russia, you know, and it's pretty much a land dispute, and the U.S. is backing Ukraine with that situation, and all of this is to fulfill Bible prophecy, you know. And that's why we're bringing this stuff out, because the prophecies are being fulfilled, but the C-hip has to be implemented and forced on the people before total destruction, you know. And these the rumors of wars, like Matthew 7 says, let me bring that out, because all of this is the beginning of trouble, And so, like, this is Matthew 24:6, and this is basically the disciples asking Yahushua, when is the end? Basically asking them, So this is Matthew 24:6. And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. Right? So this is not the end, you know. Um, Let me elaborate more on that. For nation shall rise against nation, and we seeing that now, Russia and Ukraine, the U.S., China and Taiwan, the U.S., and there are other disputes and conflicts going on with the other nations as well, um, with Iran, Israel, um, India, China, so forth and so forth. And there shall be famines, right? There's a food shortage going on, and pestilence. We have the C-19 and the MP, pox, whatever, you know, and earthquakes in diverse places. All these are the beginning of sorrows. So yeah, all of these are the beginning of sorrows, but it's not the complete end, you know. It's just the beginning of of Jacob's trouble, according to Jeremiah 30:7 and Daniel chapter 12, um, verse 1 through 4 to be precise. So yeah, we just keeping an eye out and keeping the other Akins and up to date to what's going on. Because the Lord said, measure the time diligently in itself, and that's how we able to understand and see, that these prophecies are jumping straight out the book. What the Lord say. These words are spirit and they are life. And none of these shall fail. Exactly. None shall want her mate. Speaking about the book, none of these shall fail. Speaks about the prophecies. This is Second Ezra 9:1. He answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself, and when thou seest part of the signs pass, which I have told thee before. Right, so we're measuring the time diligently in itself, We see the sea hip is on the horizon. You know, the infrastructure is all built around it. The fourth industrial revolution. But this is the second verse, second Ezra 9:1. Then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. And yeah. See, that's how we know that, you know, time is approaching, you know. Yahweh Shah return is on the horizon, you know. Therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world. So yeah, that's it on second Ezra 9:1. But yeah, measuring the time diligently in itself, you know, because a couple of weeks ago, I want to say um last week, not this week, but the week before last, you know, we spoke about China getting involved, you know, and China getting involved, and then look at here, they're involved, you know. This is Psalms 60:8. Moab is my washpot. Over Edom will I cast out my shoe. Philistia triumph thou because of me. Right? And basically, you know, Moab is the washpot of the Lord, and is gonna wash this place out financially. But with no further ado, get in on the video and the tensions around the world with Moab, who the world calls China. And this is basically Pelosi's landing in Taiwan. See, so it's a lot of tension going on in the world, man. You know, and you got a lot of nations that are bucking up. You know, and who knows the things that are going to happen in the next few hours, few days, a few weeks. You know, but you got a lot of nations, bucking up that would have never, had said these things 10, 15, 20 years ago. So this is Joel 3 and 9. Proclaim ye this among the Gentiles, prepare war, wake up the mighty men. Let all the men of war draw near, let them come up. Beat your plowshares into swords. Right. So farmers, a lot of people are going to be entering into the draft, picking up weapons, because it's going to be all out war pretty soon, And your prune hooks into spears, let the weak say, I am strong. Huh? And that's these nations that would have never said nothing back then, And then look at the advanced weaponry that they have now from what they had then, Russia and China both have a technology that the U.S. doesn't have. The U.S. dropped the atomic bomb before the world could even imagine, the devastation of the bomb. But now you have these nations, that pretty much have swords, real swords and arrows, which are the nuclear missiles. But in this case, China and Russia both obtain hypersonic missiles. The U.S. does not have that technology or that capability yet. But beat your plowshares into swords and your prune hooks into spears. Let the weak say, I am strong. Assemble yourselves and come, all ye heathen, and gather yourselves together round about thither, because thy mighty ones to come down, O Lord, Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. Yeah, come. Because this is the Most High doing this, the Most High works the mind of the kings, The king's mind is in the hand of the Lord. And he putting the spirit on them, to turn up, because that's why they call him Sabaoth, Lord of hosts. He's the Lord of armies. This is Proverbs 21 and 1. The king's heart is in the hand of the Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, as the rivers of water. He turneth whithersoever he will. Every way of a man is right in his own eyes, but the Lord pondereth the hearts. And if you look that word heart up in the Hebrew, that word heart means the mind, that's what it means. It's the mind. So yeah, it's ultimately the Heavenly Father that put the spirit on on the kings of the earth, to do battle for one last time, This is all Bible prophecy, man. So this is because he does whatever he wants. He's the Heavenly Father. But this is for the vengeance of his people, man. This is Matthew 18 and 8. I'm start at 7. Woe unto the world because of offenses, for it must needs be that offenses come, but woe to that man by whom the offense cometh. Come, because this is a fucked up world, man. Job 9 and 23. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. And the Lord is coming to visit this place, man. Evils are multiplied since the days of Alexander the Great, and it's got wicked and wicked and wickeder. That's why the scriptures say, "Woe to the adulterous generation," and that's this generation. They're wise to do evil, but good they know not. You know, You got all type of transhumanism going on, and the plenty of foul things going on, man. And that's why we read earlier, the famines, the pestilence, all of these are the beginning of sorrows, you know. But like Habakkuk second chapter, I would stand upon my watch, because it's our job to watch. We're watchmen, you know. We watch for everything in these times. So that was just it on this, man. Just wanted to give a quick little update, to what's going on in the world. Spirit jumped on me, with this Nancy Pelosi situation, the Taiwan, China, the Russia, Ukraine, you know. So with that being said, I hope you were edified. And until next time, Lord willing, Shalom.